So I'm always trying to find that balance between making content and showing behind the scenes. I used to find it like very interesting to see how other people worked. That's actually how I started to watch YouTube. I just watched people's workflow. So, and I always do this to myself. So I asked, I asked Monster Tech if they would grace me with their chair, their new one, which is fantastic, spoiler alert. And then of course contacted Virpil and asked them, may I please have the honor of reviewing your helicopter collective and all the stuff that goes with it. So that's great, and I'm not complaining at all, but I do this to myself. I get all that stuff and then I'm like, damn it, where do I start? Like, where do I begin, right? So usually as part of my creative process, what I will do is just take everything out, clean it, photograph it. And by photographing it, I get very intimate with all of the little quirks of the device. And that's a great start. I get an appreciation for the quality, and I can start to make some notes, things that I like, things that I don't like, things that I noticed. Then I'm gonna take all of that information I know and hit research hard. I will likely sit here. You can see I've got multiple screens and that thing, that's research. And then I start to take notes and script. I've got a whiteboard. And from there, I'll probably start doing configurations. So Monster Tech, definitely chair. I've got mounts for this thing for Monster Tech, and I want to be able to put it on the chair, on SimRig, all kinds of stuff to show you guys all kinds of different configurations. But to do that, I actually have to sit there and test it all. Again, me not complaining, right? Like, I'm not complaining at all. But then you get into stuff like this, where it's like witchcraft or alchemy. You just say, they sent me a bridging kit. I'm like, well, what's the limitation of this bridging kit? Can it actually do 3 wide? And of course it can do 3 wide. Can it do 4 wide? Well, we have the device. We can actually check. Why you would want 2 throttles? I don't know, but you might want 2 panels. You might want 2 panel ones. Maybe you, the user, wants that. And with that, they've also included all the hardware that I needed to test to see mounting it to their mounting solution. There's the 200 mil. There's this, which is a Komodo. That's this thing's direct competitor. So we're gonna expand that. And then just so you can see, when it comes time to do this, all the different mounting solutions require different bolts and everything like that. So I have all that ready to go. And this is all to optimize, right? To maximize my time with you guys and the channel. So when all this is done, the picture should look something like that, which is super pretty. Sorry, and all this rotates, and this is 8K at 30, and it does 4K at 120, so it can do super slow-mo, super detailed, macro, can get right in there. And then using this guy, which is a 2.8, I can blow out the background and add some bokeh, making beautiful cinematic. And then of course you control the light, all the light. I think there's one more. Yeah, so there's one more in the back that just kind of backfills. Anyways, a bit of scatterbrain video. I wanted to put it out though to say a couple things. The channel has been doing great lately. There's a couple contests and some promotions. There's of course free flight going on. I'm getting some great engagement with some of the producers of the equipment that we get, like Monster Tech. Monster Tech is going to be working on a new type of SimRig in the near future, and I'm probably going to get my hands on that. Virpil, trust me, I'm going to be testing this in DCS, because there's no point having this in Star Citizen, right? Like we all know this. But I do play these DCS, in case you didn't know. Spoiler alert. And yeah, long video. I hope you guys have a great day. Please stay tuned, and I'll talk to you soon.